Hello, and welcome to another episode of Unboxing with Paul. Today I bring you the LG Aristo 5, LG's entry-level phone. Let's take a look at it. So in the box, we get the welcome guide, along with a cheap SIM ejector tool. We also get a USB cable, but micro USB, unfortunately, and a power adapter. Thankfully, this is a little bit, it's not as slow as other ones that I've seen on entry-level phones. It's rated at 2 amps. This phone was released in July 2020, and it enters a very, very crowded market of smartphones. It has 32 gigabytes of storage, 2 gigabytes of RAM, and surprisingly a 2.0 gigahertz processor. It does have a 3000 milliamp battery, coupled with a 13 megapixel rear and 5 megapixel wide angle camera. The selfie camera is actually a 5 megapixel with portrait mode. And again, unfortunately, we are getting micro USB in here. On the bright side, we do get a headphone jack at least, with a microphone and a speaker down at the bottom. On the right side, we get the power button, turn it off and on. At the top, we get another microphone along with the speaker grill. On the left side, we get the volume buttons up and down, along with a dedicated voice assistant button. And finally, we have the SIM tray, which also holds the SD card. As seen here, it allows you to choose between having the notch display or just having a plain black bar display at the top. Let's make use of every possible pixel on the screen and do the whole screen. We're gonna go ahead and skip that for right now and just see what the phone looks like. Right away, I'm not sure if it's because the phone is a little bit smaller, but the bezels are definitely thicker than on most. At the bottom, it's downright chunky. And at the top, they're just really, really noticeable. You know, maybe they don't look as bad on larger phones such as K51 or the Stylus 6, but on this smaller one, it's definitely noticeable. So right away we can see that just like newer phones, they try to shove it down our throats, the gestures way of navigating the phone. I don't really like it. I tried to use it, I try to get used to it. No, it's just not for me. So let's just go back to good old 3-button navigation. And there we have it. I have to be honest, it's not a bad looking phone at all. if it wasn't for the thick bezels. They did redesign it. It does look nicer than the Aristo 1, 2, 3, and 4. We also get a fingerprint scanner. And again, it doesn't look bad. The one thing that I will have to be honest on, it does have to be addressed. And this definitely drives me up the wall. Has to be this, the dedicated voice button. You'd think that you'd be able to reassign it, like a hotkey or something like that, but unfortunately, there's nothing that you can do with this button. It's a voice assist button, and that's about it. You're stuck with it. Can't do anything about it. Unfortunately, the screen is nothing to write home about, and it is a 1520 by 720 display, which, again, it's perfectly adequate. However, if you're one of those people that is really adamant about their picture quality, you're probably not going to be very happy with this. And you're probably, what can you expect for an entry-level phone? But again, it does adequate if you just do, day-to-day browsing and social media. It's gonna be perfectly fine for you. Let's go ahead and turn up the settings on a little bit, and let's go ahead and bring it closer. Turn up the volume a bit. So it actually has a pretty nice viewing angle, believe it or not. It remains watchable at actually a fairly, wide angle. Oh wow, I'm impressed. I wasn't expecting that. So again, although the pixel count may not be the highest, it seems to have, good viewing angles and good dynamic range. But again, just don't expect the world out of it, that's all. The audio quality seems adequate, it's not bad, but it's also nothing, out of this world. Let's go ahead and fire up some Real Racing 3 to see how this phone handles some casual gaming. Now, bear in mind that this app is optimized for a lot of different devices, so it will run well and it will work well on a lot of older and even bottom tier devices. Let's just see how it handles here, though. Notice that wasn't a terribly long waiting time for it to load, even including this one. It wasn't bad at all. Let's go, and we're off. Okay, coming around the corner. Right behind Michael. Switch. Alright, making a right. And there you have it, another right. It's starting to feel like NASCAR, except it's all left turns. Alright, let's get in first place. We're not a loser today. Let's see how it'll handle some Free Fire. It'll be interesting to see how long it takes from the moment we actually launch it to the moment it actually puts us into the lobby and matches us up with a game. Let's turn this down because I know this one tends to be atrociously loud. And we're still loading. And we're in. Okay. Let's go. Let's see how long it takes us to find us a match and get us into a game. All right. That's actually really quick. Oh. It seems to run alright. Mind you, this is just the lobby, but I don't really notice too much lag just yet. See how well we do once we're in. Yeah, I'm trying to do this in real time so that you can see just how slow this phone is. Well, which wasn't terrible. I've had worse load times on nicer phones. Let's go ahead and launch. Hopefully we don't get ourselves killed within the first 30 seconds of me landing, like in one of our previous videos. Okay, and let's get going. Jump the volume a bit. And I mean, it runs well. I'm not noticing, like I said, I'm not noticing any lag. The auto pickup could be a little bit quicker. But maybe that might have something to do with my network connection. I'm not 100% sure yet. Let's go see how this does. Oh, he has a much better weapon than I do. We got him. Okay, we got her too. So we seem to be doing all right. Again, just some lag here and there. Not the end of the world. Just gonna get going. Let's try to hop on a vehicle and see how well it does, since it's gonna speed up things a lot. Oh. Jesus. Where is this guy at? There he is. We got him. Okay, we got her too. We seem to be doing quite well. Maybe it's because everybody else just isn't as good as we thought they'd be, but yeah, we got them too. Okay, well, so we can safely conclude that this phone does well. We're doing pretty okay. It's not really fair to these guys how well we're doing. Oh yeah, we were getting on a vehicle. That's what we were doing. Trying to get on a vehicle to see how quickly or slowly this would do. And let's go, and we're off to the races. It's a common theme here. I don't drive like that in real life, but I like racing and I like driving. And if a game has any of that, you best believe I'm going to be doing it. we're doing okay. Oh, look at this guy. I missed him. Come back and get him again. Let's go, buddy. Come on. Where are you at? Oh, lucky guy. Let's try to get him again. Man, this guy is lucky. We're gonna run you over finally for good. Oh my God! Why won't you go? Jesus Christ! Okay, come on. Is that really too much to ask for? One ran over guy. Come on, that's all I want. Finally, thank you. I'm not sure, what it was. If it was, just me holding it to the screen, or but there was some key stick or some. I'm not sure what it was. Or maybe it was just me being a crappy player. Like that. Yeah, I'm a really bad player at this. But anyway, this one does really, really well at this game. Let's go ahead and stop playing that. Now let's take a look at how we do in camera mode. Yeah, I see portrait. Yeah. But let's go ahead and ooh, my exposure is a little high on that, but I mean, it's a picture. I'm not sure what else to say. Man, not the best camera I've ever seen. But of course, you're not buying this phone for the camera. Again, you're not buying this for the camera. Well, there you have it. If there's any things that I missed on the phone or any other things that you'd like to see, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching.